Blog Talk Radio.
The number one podcast for plus-size women. I'm your host, Chenese Lewis, coming to you live from Los Angeles. Today is Monday, September 20th, 2010. Coming up October 1st through the 3rd in Las Vegas is the Curve Appeal Convention, which I am hosting and very, very excited about. Last week I interviewed the founder of Project Curve Appeal, Bev Wilson, on the show. So if you missed last week's show, go listen to it in the archives so you can hear all about the fabulous festivities during the weekend. And to purchase tickets, go to plusmodelradio.com and click on the Curve Appeal Convention banner. Then after that, October 22nd through the 24th is Hollywood Now's Love Your Body Day in West Hollywood. This year we are also selling advertisements in our program book, so if you can't make it out to the event, make sure you place an ad in the program book to still have a presence there. For more information or the schedule of events, visit loveyourbodyday.com. Then after that, October 28th through the 30th is Full Figured Fashion Weekend. And coming up later on the show will be Marie Denee, the event's producer, giving us the exclusive about the upcoming festivities. And in other news, I got a package in the mail today from the corporate headquarters of Lane Bryant with some goodies that I'm going to give away. Remember, Lane Bryant broke the news first right here on Plus Model Radio that they were participating in Fashion's Night Out and were the only place you can get a plus-size Fashion's Night Out T-shirt from, but it was exclusive to the New York area. So for those of us not living in New York, we couldn't get one of those cute shirts. Well, guess what? I got the Lane Bryant hookup and will be giving away Fashion's Night Out T-shirts. I have a limited amount and limited sizes, but check the Plus Model Radio website for details on your chance to win a free T-shirt. It's not up yet because I just got the shirts today, but make sure you are on Plus Model Radio's Facebook fan page so you'll know the moment it goes up. Now, coming up later on the show, as mentioned earlier, is Marie Denee. Also, we have plus model and makeup artist Jeanna Sabatino. But up first is Gabrielle Barnes. Gabrielle Barnes, who is affectionately known by her friends as the event planning diva, has always had a knack for coordinating creative and exciting events for her family and friends. It wasn't until she was planning one of the most memorable days of her life that she realized event planning was much more than a hobby. It was her calling. Determined to arm herself with much event planning experience as she could, Gabrielle decided to start hosting events for professional women in NYC. From there, Divas in the city morphed into more than just a reason to throw fabulous events and make new connections. It's now about creating a powerful network and information exchange and providing entertainment, education, and the empowerment of women through various channels. Divas in the City was reinvented to be the ultimate resource for today's do-it-all woman. Gabrielle encourages every woman to embrace your inner diva and always be blessed, be fabulous, and be you. Let's welcome her to the show. Are you there?
I am. Hi, Chenese. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for being on the show this evening. So I was reading your bio, and it said planning one of the most memorable days of your life. You realized event planning was more than just a hobby. So tell us about the event you were planning, and when did you decide to do this professionally?
I was planning my wedding at the time, and I realized, I always heard everybody talk about how stressful wedding planning is, and I started planning it, and it was absolutely fabulous. And I was like, it would be great if I could get somebody to pay me to do this full time. This would be excellent. So as I was planning the wedding, I started researching as much as I could about different courses I could take to gain more experience. I think I must have volunteered and interned for so many companies. It's not even funny, just to gain all of this experience. Needless to say, well, not needless to say, but unfortunately, I never went through with the wedding, but out of that
you didn't.
I didn't. I found out that he was the wrong man, but you know what? I appreciate the experience because, look, I found out what it was that I really wanted to do in life. So I thank him for that. Not much else, but for that.
Wow. So for those of us not familiar with your company, what is Divas in the City?
Divas in the City is a networking organization. We specialize in doing events because, as you mentioned, it basically started out from me wanting to gain experience. That's how Divas in the City originally formed. And it kind of took on a life of its own. People were really enjoying the events, enjoying connecting with other women. So I just kept it going. So I normally describe it as a networking organization, and we host social and professional events. But Divas in the City is really something different to everybody because some people, look at Divas in the City as a girlfriend, so to speak. I have members that have moved to New York from, other states, and Divas in the City basically was a way for them to come out and meet new women in the area. So, it's something different to everybody, but overall we're a networking organization.
And so your logo says entertaining, educating, and empowering. So give us some examples of how your events do all of these three things.
Okay, well, we have all types of events. At Divas in the City, you can find, a cocktail party. That would be your entertainment. Education, events on how to buy a home or how to fix your credit or how to get your business started. Empowering, we have, different events featuring life coaches, just trying to help you get in touch with your inner you. So we try to do something that falls into each one of those categories.
So do you focus on mostly your own events, or are you an event planner for hire?
I am an event planner for hire as well. That operates under another company that I have called Canvas 7.
Oh, okay. So Divas in the City is not an event planning company at all. It's the organization, and that's it.
It's an organization. I won't say it's not an event planning company at all because we have been contacted to do some events, and the events that we're normally contacted to do are by our members, and they're members that have their own small business. So Divas in the City is kind of turning into an event planning company as well. Like I said, it just seems to morph into something different every time I turn around.
Just go with the flow of what happens.
And that's right. Divas go with the flow.
So your organization is membership-based. Now tell us the benefits of becoming a member.
There are quite a few benefits to becoming a member. You get to interact and become a part of a community filled with savvy, do-it-all, entrepreneurial, trailblazing women. You get to also promote your own company because, like I said, there are quite a few entrepreneurs. Offhand, I'd say about 45% of our members are small business owners. So they're always looking to, network and meet other business owners. So it's a great way to promote your business. And, some people just want to kick their social life up a notch or two.
And so when you become a member, besides being able to attend the events, you get like special perks and special things behind the scenes?
That is correct. We actually have 2 contests going on right now from some great sponsors. One is FSL Cosmetics, and they're giving away 2 of their lip glosses, and their lip glosses are absolutely fabulous. And another sponsor we have, and this is tailored more towards our entrepreneurial divas, we have a business card giveaway going on right now, completely free. You get your business cards designed for you, and you get them shipped as well, completely free of charge, from another sponsor called Press Guru.
That's really nice. Now, are the majority of your members and the networking is kind of exclusive to New York, or is it everywhere, all over?
Well, online we have a national presence, but right now the events are currently being held in New York, but we're looking to expand. First stop would be D.C.
Okay. And do you have to be a member to attend any of your events, or are they all open to the public?
The events are all open to the public, to women, unless, it is marked as a co-ed event. If you are a member, however, you would get a discount off of your events.
Oh, so that's another perk to
That is another benefit of getting the discount.
Now, are your events exclusive to the plus-size community or for women of all shapes and sizes?
They're for women of all shapes and sizes.
Okay. And on the website, I saw that you were looking for a spotlight diva. Now, tell us more about that.
Yes. Every month we like to feature one woman that is doing her thing, a diva on the move, as we like to call it, and put her in the spotlight. And she's featured on the homepage of our website, as well as her profile and her interview is, blasted out to all of our members. And she stays up there for a month. So if you have a small business, that would be a great way to promote that business completely free of charge.
Now, do you have to be a member to be a Spotlight Diva?
No, you don't have to be a member. It's open to anyone.
Oh, okay, cool. So do you have any other events or anything on the schedule right now that we can be on a lookout for that you're currently promoting?
Well, we just wrapped up with our empowerment series. We had an empowerment series going on called Be the Change, and it was pretty much a 6-part series. We got the theme of the event from the Gandhi quote, to be the change you wish to see in the world. So we had different things like be about your money and be inspired and be love. So we just wrapped that up, and we'll be starting that again in the beginning of next year. Right now, we don't have anything on the calendar, but we are planning a couple of cocktail parties before the end of the year.
So how often do you have events?
Normally on a monthly basis. We took a little break to kind of regroup and to start getting our calendars together for next year. Okay.
And tell us your official website, and are you on the social networking at all?
We are all over the social networking. The official website is divasinthecity.com. That's divasinthecity.com. On Twitter, it's Divas in the City. And on Facebook, it is Divas in the City Fan.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. It's a pleasure talking to you and learning about your business. Maybe I need to join myself.
You should. Unleash that inner diva, boo.
All right. Well, I'll be in touch with you after the show.
Okay, great. Thank you for having me, Chenese.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, up next on the show is Jeanna Sabatino. She's been a makeup artist for going on 7 years. She began her professional career with MAC Cosmetics in New York City, where she lived almost 10 years before transplanting back to her native Los Angeles. While working for MAC in L.A., she was approached by a Wilhelmina model at an in-store event who insisted that she should give plus modeling a try, but she put it off for a long time, then gave it a go when she saw an ad on Craigslist for Hips and Curves lingerie. She booked the job and was contracted by Hips and Curves right away, contacted by Hips and Curves right away, which led to her being signed with the major agencies Hefner Model Management in Seattle, Dorothy Combs Models in Miami, LA Models in Los Angeles, and Brigitte in Germany. Let's welcome Jeanna to the show. Hey, you there? Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me on. I'm really excited.
So you got your start in the industry as a makeup artist, and I had you work with within the plus industry behind the scenes before you became a model, or did you discover this plus industry once you start modeling?
I kind of discovered more once I started modeling. I actually really didn't know that it was getting so big. You know, I really didn't know all of the amazing designers that were out there and all of this great positive body image that was really being supported by such a huge amount of people. So it's really exciting to be a part of it backstage and in front of the camera. It's really, really cool.
Now, when you were first approached at an in-store event, why didn't you jump on the opportunity? Why did you hesitate?
You know, I just never looked at myself that way, I guess. I never really thought of pursuing that. You know, I was really flattered, of course, but I just never had that dream in mind, you know.
Right, right. So what some people may not know is you are a very excellent makeup artist, and you were the makeup artist for the Love Your Body Day campaign with Whitney and I this year. Now, when we were on set doing that, did you think it was going to get as much attention as it did?
You know, I really didn't know. I know that Love Your Body Day is such a great, positive, wonderful thing, and I hoped it would get a lot of attention, and I was really blown away by some of the attention that it did get. I mean, I remember you on Facebook saying that it ended up all over the world, and I was just like, wow. But, I mean, to answer your question, not necessarily. I always put my best foot forward, though, in hopes that it will.
And so what was the look you was going for on the makeup with Whitney and I? It was just like a natural, clean look?
We did, yeah. The idea is to, you know, in my mind was we're embracing our natural selves, you know. So I wanted to make it natural, and, you know, I didn't want to hide behind too much makeup, I mean, you know, because we're loving ourselves kind of as we are, you know.
Right, right. Now, I got you as a makeup artist for this particular shoot through Popra's cosmetics line, Image Cosmetics. Now, are you doing more with that company, or are you a freelance makeup artist?
I'm freelance, but we do talk, me and Popra, and we've got some ideas in the works. I think she's a really strong woman, and she is a very hard worker, and her cosmetic line is actually really, really nice. There's a lot of cosmetic lines starting out, and hers is, I mean, you can see it in the photos. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Right. Now, what are some of your favorite products that you use on photo shoots, either in front of the camera or behind the scenes when you're the makeup artist?
Oh, okay. I really love MAC products, you know, and I'm not selling them anymore, so I don't have to say that. But I really do love them. Prep and Prime Skin is one of my favorites. It's really great for under your foundation. It gives you a really smooth look. Black Track gel eyeliner is a must-have, a staple, and those are my.
Better than the pencil eyeliner?
Depending on the look you're going for, but it's very black and it's waterproof, and it really enhances your lash lines, and I really love it.
So you're just a MAC girl, not just because you don't have anything to sell today, but just really good products that stuck with you.
There's so many, but yeah, those are two that just off the top of my head. I mean, I love NARS, Smashbox, Urban Decay. There's a new mineral line out called Concrete that's got some really, really awesome colors as well. There are Essentials, some really, really great ones out there.
So besides being behind the scenes, you occasionally get in front of the camera yourself. Now, tell us the story about how you got your first gig as a plus-size model.
Okay, I was working at an in-store event with MAC, and we had a model for the event, and she was posing as, the same as the visual. They had her makeup and, costume and everything the same as the visual. And she just approached me really, insistently. She was like, you have to try it. You have to try it. She really just thought I was pretty, and she wanted me to give it a shot, and she was giving me phone numbers. And, yeah, it was, like I said, I was kind of hesitant about it. I was kind of like, oh, that's nice, but, kind of didn't want to get rejected. And but one day I was browsing through ads looking for makeup work, and I found an ad for plus-size lingerie company, which is Hips and Curves. And I wound up sending them some pictures, and they wanted to meet me. And so I was really nervous. I almost didn't show up. And I was forced to by my cousin. She was like, you're going. So I wound up going, and they really liked me, and they contracted me. And then they started sending out my pictures to Maddie from Plus Model Magazine, and she was sending them out to agencies, and I was contacted by agencies, and and I was given contracts, and it just really happened so fast, and I was really, really flattered. And I still do shoots with Hips and Curves. I think their line is just beautiful, and I've done some work with Torrid and Kohl's, and
so how long have you been modeling? How long has it been now?
This is still my first year.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's been happening so fast. I'm really, really, really blessed in that way.
Wow. So, okay, well, wait, let's rewind. So when you got saw the ad and submitted, what kind of pictures did you send? Because you had never had a professional photo shoot before, right?
Yeah, you're gonna laugh. I took my Facebook pictures, the self portraits with the iPhone.
Really?
I swear, I sent a few of those in.
And it worked.
Yeah, they liked the look I had, and I'm just so thankful.
Did you send a Facebook headshot and a full body, or just one?
I sent them a few. Because there were some different types of looks that I had. Some were more serious, some were more innocent, some were more, fresh, some were more dramatic. So I wasn't sure what they were looking for. So I kind of just sent a bunch.
Wow, and so they sent your pictures to Maddie, and Maddie is the one responsible for connecting you with the agencies?
I really think so. She wrote me, she reached out to me, and she was just very kind and had some really nice things to say, and she said she was going to forward my pictures around, and that's when Hefner Model Management contacted me. They said that they got my pictures from Maddie.
Wow, so you're like a Plus Model Magazine success story.
Yeah, I guess so.
So one of the agencies that represent you is overseas in Germany. So have you had the opportunity to work overseas yet? Not yet.
That's been a few months that I've been on their board, and they were doing a lot of construction with their site, and I'm just waiting. I'm sure that if I'm the right person for the job, they'll let me know.
So what advice would you give to girls listening that want to start a career as a plus-size model? I mean, now you're still at the beginning of your career, but there's a lot of people that want to get to the place where you are. So what advice could you give?
Well, just really believe in what you're going for, and don't give up. If that's your dream, then you got to go for it, and you got to really you can't just have the look. You do have to have a personality. You need to be kind to the people you come in contact with, and you need to really network. And there's also be careful what you sign. Be careful what you sign when you get faced with that. And just give it your all and take constructive criticism. Don't. It's a tough industry, and some people will be really honest with you, and just if that's what you want to do, you got to listen to the pros.
So when you do your photo shoots, do you do your own makeup, or how do you feel with other people doing your makeup, since you're such a good makeup artist?
Thank you. I'm picky. I am picky, but I do my own makeup a lot because it saves money and because I know what look I'm going for. But I'm easy, like I'm also, I'll tell you if I want to change a little something, or if I feel that, that's not really my best look, kind of thing. I guess I know what I look good in, but I love to see other artists, points of view as well.
So do you have anything coming up that we can be on the lookout for?
Nothing that I can think of off the top of my head, but I'm definitely looking forward to Love Your Body Day. I'd love to be a part of that. I'm definitely going to be there.
Yeah.
And not offhand. I've been
you're available. So if anybody's listening and interested in booking you, tell us how to go about doing it.
Okay, well, you can visit the website. It's a blog. It's at mymakaupportfolio.blogspot.com. It's a little under construction right now, but I do have some stuff up there. I just did the cover for Plus Model Magazine for August with Jeanna Sabatino, and that one was really fun.
Oh, that was really the one that Inez shot, and it was the Hollywood Glamour?
I did the hair and makeup for that.
Oh, that was nice.
It was really fun. It was a great team. We had Rhea Norman, Kristen Turner, who's amazing, and Denise. And it was a really fun team. We did have fun with that shoot.
And what is your official website for your modeling?
It's JeannaSabatino.com.
And on there you can find your agency's information and whatnot?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you on social networking? I know you're on Facebook, but do you have that for just personal friends or for everybody?
It's kind of mixed. It started out personal, but then when modeling started happening more, I started making more friends in the business, and things just kind of got mixed up, but I'm fine with that. And, yes, I am on Facebook, Jeanna Sabatino. I believe my URL is JLoveLife. It's JEA Loves Life.
And we should spell your name, because when I was looking for you, I couldn't find you because I was looking for Gina, but that's not how you spell your name.
Right. It's actually JEANNA.
Right, and spell Sabatino, too.
Sabatino, SABATINO.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for being on the show, and you're off to a fabulous start. I had no idea you had just started modeling that recent, so you got it going on, girl.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all of your support and for everything you do with Love Your Body Day. I think you're doing such great things. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, and then we'll be in touch.
Okay, great.
All right, bye-bye.
Good one.
And last but definitely not least is Marie Denee, experienced in retail for over 10 years, working in various retail stores as a stylist, fashion expert, or assistant manager. Marie Denee lassoed her life experiences, both studied and learned, to bring her dream into fruition. Marie Denee dedicated her masters to research what was available and who was available in the plus-size industry to answer our plea. Thus, the curvy fashionista was born. After completing her studies, Marie Denee set out to share with all of the curvy, confident, chic fashionistas she could reach out that we can don the latest and greatest of trends, fashions, and styles that are made with us in mind. And since the launch of the Curvy Fashionista, Marie has opened an online boutique, MarieDenee.com, and became the fashion and style editor for Plus Model magazine and the producer of the Full Figure Fashion Weekend in LA, which we are going to hear more about today. Let's welcome Marie to the show.
Hey, Chenese.
Hey, Marie, how are you?
I'm good, darling, and you're. I'm good. I'm good. Busy but good.
So, first of all, congrats on your new position at Plus Model magazine as the new fashion and style editor. Tell us how that's going.
You know, I've actually been terrified because because, you know, when doing my research and just reading Plus Model Mag for a minute, it's kind of been an aspiration. And so to be invited to be part of the team has felt like an honor, and I think I'm nervous about being able to produce the same, to be able to bring, fashion and that everyone likes it.
But you do similar things already with your blog, so that's kind of your thing, right?
Yeah, but I think it's just really wanting to make sure that I stay true to Plus Model magazine, and really just bring an added layer of fashion and just to add to what's already the fabulousness that's already going on. I really want to make sure I continue that rather than take from it.
So you have a lot going on your plate these days. Now, are you still putting out daily content on your blog, The Curvy Fashionista, with all this other stuff going on?
Actually, yes. Yes, I am. Sometimes I do skip a day, but I need a break every once in a while.
Right, you deserve it.
Thank you. But yes, I still have content on the Curvy Fashionista. I've just recently relocated to Southern California. So it allows for me to have some additional different dimensions of fashion, what's going on in Plus down here in Southern California.
So besides the blog, you also have an online boutique, which you currently have a sale going on. So for those not familiar with your online boutique, tell us a little about that and the sale you have currently going on.
Well, right now I'm going through clearance. So right now everything is on sale, and it's really just making way for new arrivals. It's been quite an interesting juggle with everything that I have my hands in.
I know. Because you had to move all of that stuff with you to Southern California?
Yes. Much to my mom's dismay. But yes.
So, and what's the sale that's currently going on? It's clearance items, you said?
Yes, so everything is on sale at least 60%.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So in addition to all of this you have on your plate, you are also producing Full Figure Fashion Weekend in LA and have been hard at work getting things together out here on the West Coast. Now the schedule has recently been posted, and I want to go through the schedule of events with you, and I want you to give me the details in the rundown on everything we can expect.
Okay. All right.
So it starts Thursday, October 28th, and that is the reception and silent auction fundraiser. Now tell us what's going to happen there.
So given that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we've actually partnered with the Susan G. Komen for the Cure, the Los Angeles chapter, to do a silent auction. So we're going to have live modeling, live still models who are going to be wearing the merchandise that we actually will be auctioning off. So you are able to put a bid in for the pieces that are wearing. We have different designers, some new, some old, some you've heard of and some you haven't, that are donating jewelry, dresses, gift cards. So it's and part of the proceeds are going right back to the Susan G. Komen Foundation.
Mm-hmm. Now, will everything be pink for breast cancer awareness?
Yes.
But do we have to come dressed in pink too?
No.
Okay.
No. The dress code for is going to be like a cocktail chic for Thursday night.
Okay.
And we will have, instead of a red carpet, we'll have a pink carpet.
Okay, cute. So that's Thursday. Now,
yes.
Friday is all panel discussions on Friday?
Correct. We have our panel discussions opening up with the business of plus-size fashion. So Gigi from the Voluptuous Woman Company, the plus side of business, that's they're going to talk about doing business and running successful businesses within the plus community. The panelists will soon be announced for that specific panel. Following that one, we will have, I'm just jumping ahead of you, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. So that is the Voluptuous Woman Company presents the plus side of business, featuring successful businesses that cater to the plus-size community. So that's what you just talked about. Then next is the new and inspiring model panel discussion and seminar. And tell us about that one.
So given, especially on LA, to really help, there's a lot of things going on in plus. This was a success and a hit in New York. We're bringing it here, hosted by Sharon Quinn, the original Runway Diva. Is a panel discussion for those who are already in the business, taking their careers higher, those who are just starting out and trying to figure out how to do it, or those who are brand new, who have always wanted to model but never really knew how to get started. This panel discussion is going to be for them, that aspiring model.
And it's a /panel discussion /seminar. So
yes, because
it's talking about it, but it's teaching as well.
Right. There will be a presentation there will be like an LCD projector, so there'll be a screen to follow through. There'll be takeaway materials that they can take with them. It's really jam-packed. You'll be able to walk away with learning something.
Mm-hmm. And so then the next event of the day is the State of the Curvy Community, and that's a panel discussion as well. And tell us more about that one.
Well, you are going to be hosting that panel.
Yes, I am.
Thank you. So given that everything that's going on in the community, the Curvy Collective, which is a group of bloggers, plus-size fashion bloggers, they host the State of the Curvy Community, talking about everything going on from different perspectives within the plus community. So whether it's what happened with history being made for New York Fashion Week, whether it's the latest ad campaign, whatever is going on from the different perspectives of each person we have to be on the panel, we talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year.
I saw that you were looking for bloggers to participate. Are you still, or is that closed?
For the Curvy Collective?
Yeah.
Curvy Collective submissions go through the 30th of September. After the 30th, they close.
And the Curvy Collective is directly involved with this panel discussion, right?
Yes, the Curvy Collective actually is involved with everything for Full Figured Fashion Week. For this particular panel, they are sponsoring it.
Oh, okay.
The Curvy Collective is actually a group of bloggers that are selected after submitting and going through the submission process of leading the social media charge for Full Figure Fashion Week.
Okay. So to be a part of the Curvy Collective, what types of requirements do you have to have in your blog?
Well, you definitely have to, have a blog or a YouTube channel or some type of media outlet. Be active in the community. Have a dedicated, group of followers to be present, because in order to come, you're coming and sharing and you're covering the event and you're bringing your perspective back to your readers and to be able to share and enlighten them about what's going on here and why it is important to have an event like this.
So when you're submitting to be a blogger and you want bloggers that have a lot of following, how do you determine that? Is it through their Facebook, their Twitter, or how do you?
It's a combination.
Okay.
It is a combination because someone on YouTube will market differently than someone on Twitter or someone on Facebook. So it's a combination of. Okay.
And so Friday, that's the 3 panel discussions of the day. And there are little breaks in between so you can recharge
get up,
in the
stretch
middle.
your legs. Exactly.
So Saturday, it starts off with a designer trunk sale and shopping.
No, that's Friday. That's Friday.
Oh, that's
Friday night.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Friday night after the panel discussions is a designer trunk sale and shopping event. Tell me about that.
So definitely done a little bit different. I know last year some of the call-outs were having access to these designers and the items that they have. So what we've decided to do this time around is actually to have a trunk sale. So the designers who are showcasing, you're able to preview and to reserve your item and to purchase it. So that way, after it goes down the runway, it's yours and you can take it home with you. So it's really a fun shopping and networking event to kind of end and round up that evening.
Okay, that sounds fun. So you got to bring your money with you Friday. It's more than just panel discussions. You got to shop too.
Yeah.
So
keeping you busy.
Yes, all day. Now Saturday is the big finale.
Yes.
So tell me about this.
So 7 p.m. 6 p.m. the doors open for general admission. 7 p.m. the runway show begins. It is semi-formal. We have a wicked assortment of different designers who are showcasing this year. Some of them that didn't showcase in New York, some of them that did, that came back after an amazing response. We have, it's really just showcasing the best, the newest, and some are favorites, are old stay favorites, but they're stepping up their game and they're coming to show us something new. So it's really about supporting the designers that we do have that are really celebrating a woman's curve.
So is the doors open at what time?
6.
At 6. And what is this VIP red carpet arrivals and cocktail reception? So only some people are invited to the cocktail reception, and then the other people go to the ballroom and wait for the fashion show?
Correct. Now that's like our VIPs, our sponsors. That's what the cocktail reception and the VIP red carpet arrivals. Any celebrities that we do have in attendance. It is Hollywood.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And so after the runway show, there is an masquerade after party. Now,
yes.
Did you come up with masquerade idea? I bet you did.
I didn't, though. I didn't. I can't take credit away from Miss Gwen. I cannot take credit away from her. That was something she's been wanting to do. Given that all of the events are held in the same location, the X bar is actually attached and adjacent to the hotel. And it's it's half inside, half outside. And to kind of, in celebration, too, of Halloween being the next day, we are going to have a masquerade after party.
So
come with your mask.
So you have to come with the mask already.
Yes, or given if you come down, if you're coming from out of town, or if you're driving down so you don't have to commute throughout the weekend, run upstairs, change, come down, boom, you're fabulous.
Okay, so if you don't have a mask on, you're still cool.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm going to have one. I'm going to get one of those little hand ones that you can hold and cover your eyes.
Oh, so you won't have it with the string that's around your head.
Okay. I'm going to have a hand one.
I didn't even think about it.
Because it just seems kind of fun.
Yeah. So when are you going to announce the host and the panelists?
So all of that will actually be coming next week, the details of who's sitting on the panels, who is hosting the show. Actually, Gwen DeVoe is actually hosting the show this year, coming out to L.A. since it is the first time we're here on the West Coast. The executive producer, Gwen DeVoe, will be hosting the fashion show.
Okay, so that's already set. And what else is coming up for you besides Full Figure Fashion Week? Anything else?
I have my hands in so much right now. I can say that on Wednesday before Full Figure Fashion Week, the Curvy Collective is hosting a meetup, a meet and greet, an informal meetup at the X Bar on Wednesday evening. On Facebook, there is a event created. It is informal, so it's not necessarily part of the schedule, but to come and meet the bloggers, come and meet some of the people who are in town. Some people may be traveling and come in on a Monday, and they want to meet with some people. Wednesday, we've created a informal meetup.
Now, we should say for Full Figure Fashion Week, you have to buy tickets for everything. Tell me, where do you buy tickets?
So you can actually, the links to the tickets are at the fullfigureFFSweek.com, and if you click event schedule for each event that you would like to go to, you're able to purchase tickets. And we did create a special finale event pass. So if you wanted to go to the finale and the after party, $80.
Okay. And
that includes food and a drink.
Can you purchase tickets at the door, or does everything have to be paid for in advance?
There are some of the events you can. So, for example, actually you can pay in advance. It saves you money. At the door, it costs a little bit more. So for each event, if you look on the schedule, it will show an in-advance price and an at-the-door price.
Okay. So it's better to purchase your tickets now to get the good price.
Yes,
and so you told us the official website to read more about the schedule and ticket information is, say it one more time.
www.ffsweek.com.
And give us your websites with everything you got going on.
You can follow me on at my blog, The Curvy Fashionista, .MarieDenee, DENEE.com. On Facebook, I'm at The Curvy Fashionista. On Twitter, Marie Denee. Twitter, Facebook, my blog. There we go.
All right. Well, the West Coast is going to have it going on in October. There's so much going on. So
yes,
I look forward to. I haven't seen you since you've been down here, so I got to see you before all the chaos starts, number one.
For both of us, because I'm coming to your event, too. So definitely.
Good. And
yes,
you know
I will be at Love Your Body Day.
Yes. Definitely let's hook up soon and continue success on everything you got going on.
Oh, the same for you, too.
Well, all right. I'll see you soon.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And thank you to all of my fabulous guests this evening. Tune in next week, and we'll have more Plus industry professionals with stories to not only inspire you, but to keep you connected with the curvy community. If you're interested in advertising on our show or being a guest, visit the website at plusmodelradio.com. And if you haven't already, don't forget to join our fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/plusmodelradio. I've been your host this evening, Chenese Lewis. Thank you for tuning in and supporting Plus Model Radio. Until next time, keep thriving in your curves and be blessed.